Hello all! We are getting ready to jump right back in to another round of Quester. This is Zimnalo again on this journey with you. We're picking up where we left off here in Kitasenju. We're here in the upper right corner and we are clearing our way down to the final little tidbits that will lead, hopefully, to this boss over here. I'm sure we'll make it. There's a lot of ups and downs right here, and I'm kind of wondering what's going on, but we'll sort that out. We're gonna have to reset our attacks, but that gives us a chance to get our bearings. So you were good at slashes, and you were giving yourself some iron wall for lack of anything better. Air raids and lasers, good for you. You're going to give yourself a calm mind and some double poisons. Good stuff. Extensive throws and an attack. Why not? You were just doing force and air raid. Nice. There we go, and you are a big boy. Are you bigger than the normal ones we fought? We're gonna look at your stats afterwards. Yeah, no, maybe this was the same thing we caught before. They give good treasure if that's true. Is that the 373 one? Yep, this was the one we fought, yeah. It goes up to level 9. Yep, we'll clear these guys out and then work our way down and around. So I checked it and we only have 3 enemies we haven't engaged with yet, which is probably 2 random regular enemies variants, maybe bosses, like a larger crab variant, and the boss. I hope the boss is something special. Well, that Glock's a good sign because that is a weapon we're currently using. Well, we're not currently using, but it is one of the best of the gun type, so if we start using a gun character, it is one of the better ones. Because it has that chance to attack twice. That's a new item. So you're an accessory called the Seki Heki. Look at you, you are totally defensive Adventureland. Automatically deploying barricades? It's not automatic, I have to waste half my turn. The flick of a switch, the device automatically. Alright. Cute, cute. I bet it's a reference I don't fully understand, but it's okay. That is not automatic. I gotta use my whole dang turn for that. Absolute lies in that description. I guess we're gonna use our whole dang turn clearing this rock out, but we gotta do it for my own peace of mind. No rock shower man in this land. That was something new. Armored backpack, and we got an iron-plated blade. So this is a sword that only wants vitality and vitality. This is actually really good for that character that really only wanted that. They wanted to use blades, but they weren't good at it. So rapid strike and offensive. A truly manly weapon. Too big to be called a sword. Some even use it as an iron plate while camping. Cute. I guess it's supposed to be a joke on the Buster Sword. So this just has a chance to attack over and over again. That sounds about right. Oh yeah, there was another thing. This had extra gadgets and HP. Nice. A revolutionary back protector and carrier created by a professor who is not physically strong enough to carry heavy armor. Is popular among some enthusiasts. Cute. You almost made it to the second round. So tragic. That is quite a few level ups, admittedly. Okay, how are we looking? Alright. So it looks like we've mostly sorted out this top right corner. So what we can do next is... we're gonna head left, but we're gonna get these two chests, vaults that are near us. Kikuichi, I'm gonna guess this is another sword. Sure is. Yep. So it's decently strong. One of 3 famous swords from the ancient capital. It is said to have been used by the first captain of an ancient group of bandits. Slash, slash, enjoy. Swallowtail allows for another slash after making a slash. Good stuff. It's one of the 3. So this is the 3. So we have all 3 of the named swords in this set. And this is a cursed sword. I also appreciate that they didn't use some of the more stereotypical used ones like Mass Immune. Not to say they're not in it, it's still possible, but I haven't seen it. I like how they did their own thing. Those might be named ones from literature too, so they might be deeper cuts. But like Mass Immune and Mirasame are just so overused. I'm glad to see some variety. So a better variant on the boomerang. It's a little stronger. It's got 2 levels of extensive throw. Did the other one? Had 1. No, it had this, but also this also Oh, it poisons as an option. Nice. Boomerang with a knife blade attached to it. Balancing the weight was difficult, so it took a considerable amount of experimentation to get the final design right. So it's 5 stronger. Has agility on it. This? Yeah, so it's not that different. Another one of those, which I believe was a fancy flamethrower. Do we want to go up and left, or do we want to actually cut down and see what's going on in that little tidbit that we couldn't see? I think I'm going to do that. We'll get that out of our minds. Not to mention there's all these tasty enemies that were just chilling here that were like, hey, come kill us. Won't lie, that had a little bit to do with it. Alright. I didn't think it would do much further than this. Cool. So then we're gonna climb up the wall. Just clear it up as we go. Okay, so do we have any upgrades for people? Yep, Damascus knife can get upgraded. The cowboy can too. So we have a pretty similar good idea. Let's just do the same thing but go out the left door. I guess they're both left, but you know what I mean. The upper left door. Another kunai. Cool beans. A parasite shield. That sounds great. Let's check you out. So it has a suction on it, 2 iron walls, a recycling, and a maximum. So it looks like a manhole cover, but its surface is covered with a strange slime-like parasite. So honestly, this doesn't seem so bad, considering that, while it doesn't have a regular attack like the other ones, it does have a healing attack, and more hit points, and it has the recycling that we like. So this is not a terrible option as well. If I didn't have the item that gave me drugs as well, I would consider it. Let's open that up, because I just realized it is a wall we could open. How did that slip by before? Unbelievable. It's like I'm not even awake when I'm doing this. I'm kidding, I'm awake. I'm awake enough. Yep, so let's just start blasting our way through this. Hello, Golden Snip Snap. Snippity Snop Snop. You're gonna get rocked either way, so it don't matter too much what your name was. That's a new item. We're just getting new items left to right. Jack the Ripper, huh? Execution and Bloodsport, not too bad. Triple Slashes, a deceptively small sword that was used by a notorious slasher villain. Useful if you want to see blood anyway. Nice. But yeah, pretty strong. I mean, bleeding is amazing. Like that blood sport is amazing because of all the healing benefits it has. I really recommend bleeding to anyone and everyone. And some people say bleeding's not for them. I beg to disagree. I think bleeding's for everyone. Hi there. Yep, we're making great progress. Get that Shota caught up to the end. Good stuff. You know, I was skeptical about Shota in the beginning, but Shota's actually really done a good job showing up and just destroying the heck out of enemies, so. Shout out to Shota, my guy. You have really shown your worth. Here's just a larger version of that med kit. Got anything special on you though? Just millions of drugs? You'll love to see it. Oh, let's read what it says. My bad. A very convenient first aid kit increases the number of available drugs. It has a large capacity even for your grandpa. I love it. Grandpa does love his drugs. So most of the missing items that we have are all accessories, just to note. That's why I say this could take a while, because like accessories are a little uncommon. I mean, having said that, we are getting accessories fairly commonly as well, but... clearly there's a whole row of them that we haven't gotten, so... they're either all like the creme de la creme or something like that, or... something like that. Yeah, let's at least try to get this little nibbling corner done. We did it. I'd say we expanded that a good amount. You're getting close to your level 60 skill. Can't wait to see what that is. Your other ones are great. I'm trying to remember what this one's skills are, because they just didn't impress me nearly as much. So you're more the one that comes in and actually helps with gadgets, and you are the one that actually gets us items, so you're a much better stealer for our situation, in my opinion. There is probably another, like, base up here that we're gonna find. But this one has been servicing us fairly well. Hello. You're not gonna last very long, but I said hello to you. Feel special. Goodbye. More cowboys. A sexy cowboy. Is that just a straight improvement in this game? So you had reload, shoot, and shoot. Bullet plus and dual wielding. You got 2 bullets. And it's, was it 5 stronger? It is 5 stronger. Okay. An upgraded model of the cowboy. It's earned its name due to its glossy appearance. It's officially called the Cowboy M908, and it's a very easy to dual wield. Nice. I'll take it. Acceptable. Acceptable boost. I like it. Not that we're currently using one, but if we get another character using guns, that is what they're going to have on them. That next sexy cowboy. Yeah, when I do dive into New Game Plus, it'll go a little faster in the sense that I won't have to look at every item, because I like reading what items are, but if I've seen most of them, then it'll be much less of a compulsion. Do I want to go down or left? We have a lot of purification, so let's go this way to this wall. We're gonna go around the wall. Well, we'll go through the wall then. Cool. And we're gonna go north there, around that corner anyway. Assuming it just goes right there. I kind of hope that the final boss will be a challenge to us, but I kind of suspect we may have done a little too well for ourselves. I don't even think I really min-maxed that hard, but maybe I did. Another combat encyclopedia. Another Nightingale, that's good news for her. We actually haven't gotten any better injection spears in a while, so that's actually something to note. It didn't take us long to chew through all that, huh? I thought we had like almost full purification powder. What happened? I guess we did chew through a few blocks. I'd move locations, but the other ones aren't even that much closer. So you just got the acoustic ball one, which is nice to have. At least that gives you something to use your gadget on, okay? I'll give it that. That's better than the iron wall you were doing. Bob got a level up. What's your level 60 looking like? That's the good one. We appreciate it. Doing good, Sasuke. You guys will figure it out. Probably. Nope. I'll fight you. Get in the way now. Yeah. So not for lack of trying for not filling out our bestiary so far. We've literally fought everything we've seen almost. So yeah, we're gonna move our way to that upper left corner. We're gonna do that at least once. Get in there. There's probably another base in there anyway. There really are like in a lot of these safes along this route. I mean, I guess that's true. Still true. This is absolutely going to send us back to base pretty soon, but we did find an edge, so that's something. That edge may even, the way it's shaped might even mean we're going to start using our scanner guys again soon to get some pictures, but I mean... You want to check out that corner again, or do we want to dip lower? I guess we will. We want to see how, yeah, what's hiding, like what if we need to even open that door. Not that it matters at all. We have 9 keys. I guess that's not a real problem. That's the principle of the thing, man. Cider sword. That's a weird name for a sword, but let's look at it. Dexterity and intelligence is unusual. Delicious cider-colored laser blade that emerges from its sheath when you activate the switch in your hand. When you swing it, It makes a cool buzzing sound. There's no references here. Bizz, buzz, 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 indeed. Lots of batteries. Oh, I guess I could change her to actually using that gadget, huh? We got it. We didn't end up using it. Well, we still got Damascus Sword on our pocket, so you know what? I'm gonna go up left. All those treasure chests that we're getting are really helping us anyway, so we can check out that corner more. But this might be the play for like just getting absolutely good items. So this is actually helping fill out our bestiary book quite a lot, including this chest. So like her ability to find more chests is just chef's kiss, I tell you, just so good. I really wish I'd had her from the beginning. If there's any one I'm going to keep, it is her. I'm hoping it lets me keep two, but even just if I can only keep one, it's gonna be her. Because I could probably make anyone's attacks work, but her ability to find items, I've not seen another one that's as good as it so far. So we will go south this time and see what's picking up this way. We didn't find anything too amazing, but we did clear the way quite a bit. Cool. Once more into the fray. Another one of those. The afterburner. Yeah, well, I'll bite. I'll start digging this way too. At least it is catching up with itself, like we have reached that end of that corner. Hello, friend. Another sexy cowboy, you love to see it. I knew they'd figure themselves out if they wanted to fight. Another edge boomerang. Not that we really wanted it, but still, it happens. That's a new item. You an accessory? Yep. Electric scabbard. It's a special grade electromagnetic scabbard that is admired by those who handle swords. It was handmade by a Western weapon craftsman and is a very rare item. It has the electro baton skill, which is good. This and batteries. Cool. I guess that's a good accessory for anyone meleeing, because that just straight up is an increase to our melee. Guess we'll just continue this way. I'm actually surprised there wasn't a skill to decrease how much it costs to actually break down these items. These blocks of dirt. That would have been pretty useful, honestly. There is a lot of them to break. That would make sense for the was it destruction ones to get that. Let's go take a look. What was the name of it? Detonator. Detonator should have had a bonus to breaking those, in my opinion. But to be fair, maybe they do. Maybe they do, and I've only seen the one in this group, so maybe they do. Maybe one of the other ones do. I don't know that they don't. Did I get any items? Nope. Well, I mean, I did, but not for that. I thought you got a gadget. Oh, you got the ability to make gadgets. You don't carry them? That's unfortunate. So we got 2 new items, actually. We got a thunder drum. You are a shotgun. The ultimate shotgun with a focus on being loud. However, the thunder-like sound the gun makes when fired is quite a nuisance. Explosives, 2 bullets. Buckshot, stun. Yep, not bad. Still don't think I'm going to use those, but here's a better version of the Killua, I guess. Which is one we've been using. Improved version of the Killua. Its power and resource capacity has been increased. Aniki, who likes arson, couldn't help but smile at the sight of this. How much is it improved from the other Killua? Is it improved? Because it looks pretty similar, honestly. But you know what? I'm not gonna criticize it. I am going to put it on. Because it does do more damage. But it doesn't do what it says it does, I think. Hello, guys. T96 grenade launcher, another new item. We are down to 35 items we haven't seen, so we are making our way through it. Bullets explosives, an automatic grenade launcher specially designed in Japan to fire grenades from a gun. Nice, nice. Hello, friend. You're a big, gigantic friend. Only giving you a big, friendly attack round. Did you like the big, friendly attack round? I think you're very dead as hell. Gungnir, huh? Well, that is a stereotypical weapon, so you're in here at least. An injection spear with deadly poison. Drug plus, blood sport, and offensive. Treat injury. This might be going on her if I think about it. Let's see which ones you currently have. Drug 2, intelligence plus. What about your other one? Maybe I should do it. It's like, she is wasting whatever turns with calming every turn. We haven't really gotten a better one for her in a hot minute, so I think we will give her Gungnir. Which is funny because it's actually an injection spear, not a normal spear like the other ones. Like you would expect from it. A spike spear that specializes in poison attacks is named after the weapon of the Norse god Odin. Yep. Yeah, we lost one drug, but honestly we have probably way more than we need. It also has a slash if we wanted to make them bleed too, but I think we already have a friend that's doing that for us. I think the poisoning is on top of the damage it does though, so it does more damage than it says it does, if you count the poisoning. We are continuing to spread that side of the map open. That is quite a ways to travel, but we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chests along the way without any other ones we find, so I think that's still absolutely worth it. I don't care if it's slow. We have a whole item catalog to fill out. Well, they really wanted to make sure we got those, so you give us that. I think that's an even higher level safe than the other ones. Of course, it didn't give us anything we didn't already have, but it's fine. It tried. Hello, friends. You're all pink. A huge shuriken. That sounds hilarious. It's clearly a projectile. A huge shuriken made from reforged manhole covers. It has high offensive power, but it's difficult to hit with. It can also be used as a shield. Defense, extensive throwing, execution, strength. Nice. Does that say shooting 30? Let me just double check that. That's actually a pretty high boost to it. Not gonna lie. If it works the way I think it does. Scanner headband. Are you the radar item I wanted? No, but you are recycling and scavenging. So yeah, I might put this on someone if they don't need defensive items anymore. Yeah, you don't need this. Get your scavenge on. Oh, we already had one. Huh. Then why did you say it was new? Or did we find two of them somehow? Are we double finding items? Do you just double whichever items we find? Is that what's happening? It's not what it says it does, but if that does work that way, that's actually really broken. Oh, you found another one. Oh, it just said right there. Yeah, you have a chance to give me a second of anything that I find. That's actually freaking amazing. Look at you trying to run away. You got 2 sterile humidifiers. Okay, that's probably an accessory. Drug +1, and it's a better version of the other one. Humidifier that disperses a disinfecting mist. Cool. Let's try to get this clown. You didn't run away. You gave us an assault rifle. Like I said, I really wish I'd had her from the beginning, because that would be so many more items. So we're gonna give you slash, and yeah, iron wall, I guess. Yeah, we didn't quite make it there, but we've opened up the way to it. Nice. Yep, we are plugging right along. Thing is, I don't know if that's because of her ability or because we have such a high chance of finding an item in general. Doesn't actually say, so we got 2. Yeah, we're starting to get so many. It might be a problem in a different sense though, like our entire inventory is probably completely jacked up. I guess that's a quality problem because we can dismantle them. We also get 30 from them, so we have no reason not to break that, because as long as we get it in less than 5 now, we make a profit. And usually takes like 2, maybe 3. Can't tell if the scavenge one double stacks because we seem to only be getting 10 when we activate it. Maybe it happens twice as often, but it's hard to tell. Guess it doesn't matter though. I would do it just for the recycling anyway. Let's at least step our toe in there. Maybe we can get to the chest at least. That's gonna be a one-time only chest too. Probably so. We got another Thunder Sword. Cool. So I guess we'll try to see like why that region is actually blocked off the way it is, but there might be no reason, to be honest. Couple of that. That's more AP for anyone that wants it. We got a heat axe. Seen this before in games. Red hot blade. This might be a new one. It's a mechanical weapon. A large single-bladed axe. The blade heats up when the engine is turned on. Occasionally the blade will burst into flames. Explosive, rapid strikes. So it damages and burns them. Cool. I kind of figured it would do that. Yeah, see, by going after all those resource nodes, like, we're almost at full, purification coming over here, so... Those levels in that are really helping out. Yeah, see, I'm at 280 out of 340 doing that, so... We're gonna come sort out this corner. We'll see if we can open that again. I think the answer is a no, like the other ones, but we're gonna find out. And we'll find out if we need our radar boy in this corner. Nope, we can open it again. Cool. So there's 2 more items in this corner. So for loot, this might be the best run direction. Because, like, you have, like, 2 more chests in this area. And the way we're going, we kind of end up with full purification anyway. A little variable on whether one of them is punk or not. Yep, so we fully cleared out that corner. That's a good corner, though. Pretty sure there's gonna be no way to get in there. Like, yeah, yep, but you are a little way in. No, we're not going in there. But that might be a way into there. That probably is, actually. Yeah, we're gonna continue that. We're gonna come up here, get this, and then we're gonna see what if we can branch down into this corner. Well, I think this does bypass the door, if I'm correct, so maybe I'll come and actually explore this dumb area in the middle. I've been putting it off this whole time. I'll bite. We'll go. We'll do it. we'll follow the path we have for a while, and then we will dip down the left side and loop around. Come on, you can do it. Yep, we're still at nearly full. You know, if I want to be even more ridiculous, I could keep giving that to more players, right? You got pilgrimage on, and you got live camera. If I took the live camera off, I could totally extend my runs out to the ridiculous point. Hello, guys. What's your level 50 looking like? Roar? Fine. Acceptable. Yep, we are digging into that section pretty nicely. Okay. So it is worthy of noting that our materials are now over 9,000. Part of me wants to see if it goes past 4 digits. That's why I stopped my plans to start spending it. I'm gonna see if that does happen. Because I want to see if it like expands out from where it's at, or if it does not. Because like it looks like it has spot for 4 digits, so I'm thinking it will expand. I do think that. I think they probably planned for it, but I want to see it. Someone else had to be as crazy as I was. Just save it up. Hello, friend. There we are at essentially max level again. Cool. Oh, we are at max capacity. That's unfortunate. We are going to have to start sorting things out. They have forced my hand. I guess we're going this way now. I kinda got distracted. I guess going for treasure chest doesn't matter now, considering we can't, but I'll still do it out of reflex. Maybe it'll show up in the encyclopedia at least. You would just give me a whole bunch of stuff, wouldn't you? Hello, friend. What do you have going on? So I'm gonna disassemble some stuff that we don't need, because we're not gonna need extras of accessories for real. There's a lot of these. So I guess we don't need more than, I want to say, 3 of, well, not even more than 2 of these kinds of things. We already have on the 2 of these that are worth having. Yeah, we're at 9 and, okay, yeah, we're gonna start foraging, because like it does cap out, it looks like, so yeah. We got this. Alright. So we're just gonna go absolutely wild on this stuff until we're down to like 4,000. thing is that 4,000 will actually let us do anything we do need to join together. Thing is, we can get some money to, some more materials by just going through and selling those accessories that we still have that we aren't going to use. So I'm going to go through and do that as well. But we found out our answer. Anything over 10,000 is extra. Just gone. Let's level people up. Use up those materials for that too. You get a new ability, Stronghold, good. You get a new ability too, you get this. Okay, might as well. Let's disassemble our extra accessories some more. Is good, but I don't think I need more than 3 of that. I think it's unlikely I am to use more than 2 of these. This, I don't think I'm even likely to use 1 of them, but I'll keep 1 on me. What were you? Yeah, that's unlikely to use more than 1 of those too. It's cool that this existed, but we get so much passive healing from the other ones, I think it's extremely unlikely we will ever need it. I think we'll never need more than 1 of these either. Same thing with these shockproof suits. Same thing with these. I mean, I guess this is a way to make a whole lot of materials because we keep double finding stuff. And now we know there's actually a limit on how much you can hold. We didn't actually know that before, so that's cool. Oh, you can lock items, so you can't sell them. Good. What I can say is that anything that we have a better version of, we don't need to keep either. Or you just this? Yeah, we don't need to worry about this. Cool, and that brings us back to where we were at. Just leveling up stuff. we were doing. Okay, cool, we can level up that. Didn't even see that before. So we have a level 2 on, let's keep that in mind. Cool, and that could be level 3. Good stuff. We have yet to see a plus 4 of anything, so that's something that we might end up seeing eventually if we keep at it. That's a boost to our Zeus that we were actually using. It's just maintenance we haven't done like this entire game almost. Don't mind me. Well, we've cleared up 10 space pages in our inventory this way, at least. So +3 is the max. Okay. So I guess anything we've reached +3 at, we can actually never worry about again. Good to know. So what do they look like in the book when you've done that? So they have 3 next to it. So anything we have a 3 next to, we can... Okay. Unless it's something I know is good. Okay. That makes this a different game. So some of what we did was wasted, but it's okay. I'll forgive the game for not actually explaining that. That is one of my minor quirks, is that some of these things, it doesn't explain that there's a max to. As you can see, we've had plenty and just absolutely plenty of resources regardless for even this bit of nonsense. Cool, we can go back to what we were doing. We can get him up to level +3, that's fine with me. I'll keep rolling with it. We were essentially done with this almost anyway. Might as well see it to the end. Oh, we were actually done with Kickmits too. Unfortunate. Cool. We're down to 13 pages. We can go through and get rid of those Kickmits. And it brought us under 1,000, but our inventory is sorted finally. For now. Don't worry, we're gonna jack it up soon. But at least the stuff we find now will be higher level. That looked like a new item we hadn't found. Versatile Arbalist, huh? That's just a better version of the crossbow. A large multifunctional bowgun that can fire acoustic balls in addition to bolts. They fire 2 times without reloading, making it more suitable for actual combat. So yeah, it has this added in. Cute. Utility pole is a new one. Are you a blunt weapon? Yep, you sure are. Japan is proud of its utility poles. This is a version of it used for combat. It's not a typical weapon, but it is what makes it dangerous. It's got 40 basic attack power. This thing is crazy, but it only hits twice, so it's less crazy. So, if you want something that hits hard, this could be it. This thing is great for destroying defense. I could see this being on an offensive, like character that goes up front to just piss off the enemy and lower their defense for everyone else. But yeah, we're just gonna dip in here and get this, and then we are going to try to recover here. Come on. There we go, 30. Well, usually it's a net positive, so I was hoping it, but it seems like I might have eaten more than I wanted to. So it is. That's fine. We're still gonna head back and work our way around. Plan has not changed. So we're gonna cut across, get this stuff. So I won't lie, I was a little sad there was no fish in this last area so far. I hope the last boss is a fish for no reason. That would amuse me. There are still 3 enemies we haven't seen though. You get another skill. Okay, you can make drugs. That's pretty typical for that class. As you can see, we are getting to the nitty-gritty of it. Adventure continues. Yeah, they may have overdone it a little bit with the rocks in this game, but we've cleared our way through it. That has us at max again, so let's go this way. Another heat axe. Cool beans. We are almost done with this last little tidbit. This time we have a lot more of our purification, so this should be the one where we finish it. We did get unlucky a couple times, so last run. That's a new accessory, probably? Championship trophy. Max AP up, that's a good one. Was that better than the other one that gave that? No, it was not. Because this one also gives you more operation. This one just lets you roar. Still, it's cool there's another item that does it. With a different effect. At least these guys' hearts are in the right place, at my feet. Hello, friend. Hello, other friend. We have mostly cleared out that area, but it looks like one more turn down there is what's gonna need it to happen, so we're doing it. It looks like we're gonna be done with tomahawks now. Utility pole we got a double of, nice. Yeah, we could do one more squeaky hammer. So we're done with this flying saucer as well. I'm not gonna worry about cleaning out the extras unless we have a big problem with it, because we're probably going to not need to clear it out for the rest of the game. And I don't see us needing the materials for it. Like, the extra materials are great, but like, we're not going to specifically need them. The reason I wanted him was for the better chance at items rather than the materials for having them. 'Cause I wanted to actually start maxing out them. Yeah, so we're gonna go across, get that item, and then we are going to go almost straight south and just finish this area off. You know, our purification power is gonna last an incredible amount longer once we don't actually have to break rocks. Now, that's what we're spending it on, is breaking rocks, not moving. I guess we'll take a tour down to the left, get some more of those safety boxes. Maybe we can reach the other one. Maybe we can reach the other one. It's not seeming impossible. Does this way lead to it? Yep, it does. Cool. And that has that entire corner mostly cleared out. Sure. He really wants to have some sexy cowboys, huh? Yeah, we're going to basically go up to this corner and then get the treasures and then work our way through these other nonsense things. So we can reach it to every corner without too much trouble now that we've cleared out the rocks. Yep, that has us at max. We are going this way. We would have been a lot closer to full if we didn't get punked by those two. Mad Dog isn't something new. What are you? You're a drone. Has attacks on it. That's interesting. A drone that specializes in melee attacks with its body. That has appearance that of a rabid dog. Okay, that's cute. I don't think we're gonna use that over what we got. So maybe coming to that is what I need to do in order to get the last items I'm missing. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to fight for every inch of this place we go through. I think that might be in addition to what we already have as a bonus. So you get a better parrying dagger. You get a maxed out Zeus. Good. And this stone crab's gonna be maxed out too. Good stuff. Oh, we're out of materials. Interesting. I think we can sell a few things that we got extra of. As we continue to get extras. Okay, that gives us more to work with. There we go. Looking like we are missing three enemies still, so they must be in the last couple areas. Well, cool beans. We are all settled out here. I'm gonna take another little break, and then we'll come back for another installment. You guys all take care. Bye-byes.